How's it going, you guys? Lacey here, back with another music production challenge for you. Our song that we're covering is the ending theme from Xenoblade Chronicles, which is Beyond the Sky. It's a beautiful ballad that I am going to make super edgy and fun. And the challenge that I'm giving myself is I can only use 7 tracks total, which is definitely challenging. A lot of my arrangements usually end up between 30 and 50 tracks. I'm a huge fan of layering in my production, so 7 tracks is a little bit intimidating. But I know I can do it. That just means I have to spend a little bit more time on tone and making sure that all of my frequencies are covered. But I already have a really good vision for the song. I think it's gonna have amazing energy, and let's get into it. So today's video is sponsored by DistroKid. I'm so thankful that these guys have decided to sponsor my videos this month in June. Thank you so much for that, everybody. And today I'm actually gonna walk you through something really cool, which is how to upload a song onto DistroKid. Let's do it. Once you're on your homepage, you go to upload. You can see here that all of the stores that you can choose, and you can go through and select individual ones. You don't have to do all of them, but I do. A single, sure. Has it been released? No. You basically select what artist you're publishing it under, Apple Music integration, Spotify integration, real easy, whatever date you want it to release on. So let's just say the later out you can go, the better, just so that way everything kind of releases at the same time and you don't have to stagger anything. But let's just say, actually, let's plan a release for July. Let's say I'm gonna upload this July 1st. Sure, midnight. You can choose what time zone you want things to release on. If you want to let people pre-order it, whatever. That's my record label, don't come for me. So then you choose your album cover. Okay, so once you got that, but anyway, so you pick your genre. We'll say for this one, it's rock, I guess. And then if I had to put another one, I guess folk, because it has banjo in it. So then we put this, mountain. Then you choose your audio file, wave for obvious reasons. So for someone like me who does a lot of covers, it's really nice that you can choose here. Another artist wrote it, which is totally fine. Cover songs are always good. You just need to know that person, the composer's name, or multiple composers' names. So Grant Kirkhope, and it is Spiral Mountain. You have to check that it does not sample or remix anything. There's no lyrics, because it's instrumental. That's fine. You can choose your pricing. It can be super pricey if you want. Hey, nice. And then, yeah, I always do Facebook and Instagram because it's fun to put it in stories and stuff like that. You have a lot more options to choose. I just kind of, I don't know, I just go with the minimum for now, unless it's a big release. Make sure that you go through all of your checkboxes, and then you hit done. And then it'll go through the whole process and make sure that everything's good to go, and then we wait. And then it's done. So that'll be out July 1st. Like I said, the farther out that you can schedule a release, the more likely you can actually pitch it to playlists and build some more hype around it anyway, but I just chose July 1st. Spiral Mountain's gonna be out July 1st. There you go. Now, let's get to the video. I'm definitely feeling a very punk beat to it. It's gonna have an epic intro. I get all of those really fun riffs in there. I up the tempo quite a bit. And I have it in double time right now too, just so that it's like, punch you in the face. But yeah, 7 tracks is definitely hard. I've already figured out I'm gonna have to do probably, so we got drums, bass, at least 1 guitar, probably 2, vocal, harmony, and then maybe even just 1 spare. It's kind of my like backup track, because that could easily be a lead. It could easily be some keys, something to kind of fill it out a little bit. But I'm definitely going to be using everything I can to make those 7 tracks huge. I'm letting myself do bussing because I think that's fair to do. As long as there's only 7 instruments that we're dealing with here, I feel like that's fair. Cool, so I ended up upping the tempo a little bit actually, because 135 is fine, but I feel like it's a little too close to the original, so I want it to be a little more dramatic. So now we're at 150. God help me. It'll be a lot of fun though. So I mean, this intro is feeling really good, and it's gonna be like da 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 ba da 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 da. Tell me why, the reason I am here. Gonna be really cool. I can definitely I can hear it in my head. It'll be fun. I think we have all the form figured out, and I got all the drums, including MIDI drums, onto one track, which is nice. So 1 out of 7 down. There's so many fun nuances in the melodies that I have to get in there. I might be having to play a lot to make up for the lack of tracks, but we'll get the sound. Let's record some guitar. I think I figured out the lick. It's so sick. It's so sick. Let's record it. Okay, so we got 3 of 7 tracks figured out right now. We've got a lead, we've got a rhythm guitar, we have drums. So next I'm gonna track bass, and then we're gonna have to figure out exactly the vocals and then feel the spacing. But I have a feeling I'm gonna be doing a lot of automation, definitely a lot of automation. Here we go. All right, so now it's time to play with some automation because we've got 4 out of the 7 tracks done. And I mean, it's feeling pretty good. It feels like how I want it to feel, which is great. It's been such a long time since I've done just one rhythm and one lead. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. There's that section I really wanted to delay. So in context, that's so cool. Sick, okay. The way I'm thinking about it, I always think about dividing my song into frequency ranges and like what instruments are gonna cover what part of the range. And especially this one is a little weirder just in that I'm basically gonna be in my mid to high vocal range the entire time, which is fine. But to make up for that like lack of space, I need to be sure that my other instruments are holding it down really, really well in the lower frequencies. I think the vocals I'm gonna need, because I only have 3 tracks left, so I think I'm at least gonna need one. I at least need 2, a main and a harmony. I guess actually to save time, I could double in the harmony track too. That could work. I don't know. Might have to sit on it. Might have to come back to it tomorrow and record the vocals and knock it out. But so far, I mean, it's feeling good, and I'm feeling good. So JK, we're actually gonna do the vocals right now. I feel inspired, so let's just kind of run with it and see what we can get and see how many doubles we need to do. Let's go. So we've got a vocal and we've got a harmony. I have 1 track left, and I'm trying to decide right now. I might try and record 1 more guitar and see how that feels. Or I could do maybe like 1 arpeggiated patch, like a synth. But I think those are my 2 options right now because the vocals are actually holding their own really well. Like I thought initially, covering the low end was really smart so that way my upper register can shine and not have to compete for the volume. I'm gonna try and do that. I'm gonna try and compare them and see which one I like better, which one fills it out better. But I love this song. I am so excited to perform this song. It is so much fun. So I'll check back and we'll see what I end up going with. See you soon. I love this cover so much. I've never had so much fun putting something together. Turning this ballad into a real punky kind of song just feels so me. I don't know if that's a weird thing to say, but I absolutely love this cover. We did it. So expect the music video out for this tomorrow. I'm very excited to go film it. Thank you so much to DistroKid for sponsoring this video. Thank you so much to all of you guys. If you aren't already, please consider subscribing to this channel. I'm making music production challenges the entire month of June, and I make music videos every week, so please subscribe. It's fun. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow for the music video, and I'll see you next week for another challenge. Take care.